What's going on, guys? Austin the manager here, aka the guy with the shoe phone. In this video, I'm going to go over how to find good Spotify playlisters. The strategy that I'm going to break down is exactly what I did to help artists like NSG Hollywood get over 115,000 streams and over 2,000 playlist ads on just one single. So if you want to learn step by step how I approach this and also save yourself some money and stop working with shitty Spotify playlisters, stay tuned. Before we get into it, I'm just going to give you guys a breakdown on what happened exactly with NSG Hollywood and the amount of streams that we got over the time that we were playlisted. So you can see this is the song I'll Be Fine, and it has 117,000 streams all time. And from Discover Weekly and the two playlists that we paid for placement in, those generated 28,000 streams. So the rest of the streams came from other playlists that we were added into. So you can see we're still on I'll Be Fine here. And this is just some of the metrics that we have from when the song first got playlisted. So this is the first date that we got playlisted, July 11th. And we were only in one playlist at this time. Then, after about 2 weeks, we ended up getting added into the second playlist, and we started getting, double the streams, basically. And after a little bit of while, we ended up getting put into Discover Weekly. And that really helped fuel this song and get it in front of a lot of brand new people. Investing in a playlist like we did, or in this case two, is important to help fuel your chances of getting into something like Discover Weekly. Now, I can't guarantee that you're always going to hit Discover Weekly, but when you're getting an influx of genuine listeners, and the easiest place to find that is on a playlist, you're definitely going to increase your chances of hitting Discover Weekly. And now, Discover Weekly is not an editorial playlist like Rap Caviar in that sense. Someone chooses what songs go into Rap Caviar. Discover Weekly is algorithmic, so it basically randomly chose us because of the traffic that we were getting, and it started pushing the song to people that it felt would be interested in it. And that really helped fuel getting us into the extra, 1,500 playlists that we're in, and still, give us traffic till this day. So I'm going to give you guys a little preview of what I'll Be Fine sounds like so you can get an idea of the quality of music we're talking here. And then I'm going to break down step by step what I did to get this song playlisted so you can start getting genuine listeners on your music.
I cut you off cause you gave me a reason, and I was so mad at the way I was treated. Girl, you a baddie but move like a diva. You really tripping if you think I need you. I really can't stand that I gave you my time. Girl, you the reason why I stay on my grind. And I really hate that I can't get you off my mind. Girl, I get money now, so you know I'll be fine.
So the first thing you're going to do is download the Spotify application for your computer. Now, you could definitely do this on your phone, but I find it's just much easier to use on the computer because you can navigate Spotify easier and see more stuff in front of you. Then you have to choose an artist that has no Spotify editorial support, but is still pretty popular. If you can't find an artist or you can't think of one off the top of your head, you can go look at the trending searches on SoundCloud. These are where I usually find people if I'm having trouble thinking of someone. And you can go to the second page of the trending searches, and there you usually find some popular up-and-coming artists. Once you have an artist, you're going to go to their About tab. And then you're going to click on the playlist listed under Discovered On. It's usually on the right side. You can go through those playlists, and these are usually playlists that have placements, so you can pay to join them. You're going to sort the playlist by most recently added. And you're going to go through to songs that are about 2 to 3 weeks old. This gives the artist enough time to know if the playlist has delivered them any value or not. At this point, you're going to click on songs that have been there for 2 or 3 weeks, and you're going to click on that artist profile on Spotify. You're going to go to their About tab, and you're going to go under More Info and click on their Instagram. When I was filming this video, my Spotify application decided to not show anyone's Instagram for some reason. The More Info tab just disappeared. So I had to go on a different computer, and here's a screenshot. So you can see it's right above the Discovered On section, and you can just click on their Instagram and it brings you right to it. And then you're going to message the guy and ask him, how his experience has been like in the playlist. Typically, I find most success with messaging an artist and just saying, hey, I found your song in this playlist. I really like it. Everyone loves getting complimented, so they're going to respond to you most likely. At that point, you ask them, what's your experience been like in the playlist? I'm thinking about making an investment myself. Was it worth it? And you can get some feedback on the playlist. Do this to as many people as you can in any playlist that you feel is going to bring value. Sometimes one artist really has no clue, so the more people you talk to in the one playlist, the easier it is to get a feel for if it's going to be a good investment. And now that you've seen a bunch of artists in these playlists and they're paying for placements, if you go to an artist that you find in the playlist, you can go to their About tab and look at Discovered On and see the playlists that they're in. And you have an infinite access to a bunch of independent playlists. And I recommend paying attention to what playlists are on top of the Discovered On section when you go through all of these artists, because those are typically the most popular ones and going to be the best investment for you. Once you find a few playlists that you feel are worth making an investment in, you can find the contact information in the description of those playlists. If you made it this far in the video, I appreciate you sticking around. If I brought you any value or you learned something new today, smash that like button so I know I'm doing a good job. I'm brand new to YouTube, so anyone who wants to see more from me, make sure you hit that subscribe and show your support.